Hi, I'm Sarah Hart, Director of Drive Heart. You're probably watching this video because you've been put in the position where you are being asked to become a supervising driver. And that can be a moment of eureka for some and for absolute dread for others. So it can be quite challenging, but we are here to help you. That's the really good news. We are going to step you through everything you need to know to make you a really good supervising driver. If you are successful when you're in the car with your child, you can actually bring down the time and therefore the costs associated with getting your child to test standards. So that's got to be good. We at Drive Heart have developed a 6-point plan. We call it the P plan, and you'll see why now on the screen. All the P's: prepare, partnership, planning, progress, pre and post test. So if we have a look at the first one, which is prepare, this is about what you need to do to get yourself out on the road. And actually, it's not rocket science. It's all the same rules as a supervising driver as you have when you're the driver. So you've got to be sober. You can't be under the influence of drugs. You can't use your mobile phone. All of those things are exactly the same. And obviously, you've got to display L plates front and rear of your car. So let's have a look at partnership now. Now, this is a really big one for us. We believe that it's really important as instructors that we have some sort of relationship with you, the parents. It's great having a relationship with the students, but if they are then going out practicing with you, it's really important that you have an understanding of what needs to be achieved, when and how. One of the big questions is, when is it safe to go out with my child? Well, we're very keen that you should make sure that the child has complete car control before they go out with you, and we will give you the heads up when that time has come. We also actually encourage parents to sit in the back for a lesson or two if you've got the nerves for the second time. But that way you can actually get to see what happens in the car during a lesson. You can see what sort of language you use to help control the student. Obviously in our teaching cars, we have the advantage of having dual controls, which you probably won't have in your car. But hopefully sitting in the back will give you a bit of an education to help keep yourself safe. Let's have a look at planning. Planning is really important. It's like anything. If you don't plan, you're going to prepare to fail. So we will help you set up a plan to get the best use of the time spent in the car with your child. What sort of things you should be working on, how you can do it, where you can go to get the best environment. And it might be that, you know, your child has got certain difficulties with certain areas of driving. It might be clutch control. We all seen people kangarooing off down the road, haven't we? And we can help you talk through those sort of issues. So we will help you with the planning of those sessions. The other thing is progress and keeping up to speed with, you know, where your child is at in the syllabus. So we use an app called My Drive Time, which helps us create a record of exactly where your child is at in the syllabus. And again, we'll link with you with that to make sure you get the best out of the time spent in the car. We're all busy, aren't we, these days? So we recognise that actually going out for an hour, you know, is quite time consuming. It takes quite a chunk out of your already busy day. So we will help you with that to make the best use of the time. So when your child is coming up towards test standard, we'll talk you through, and of course them, what the test test consists of, what sort of standard they need to be at, and we'll talk you through the best type of practice to have leading up to that test, and that would include different ranges of roads and traffic systems, possibly having to go with the sat nav. They might teach you a thing or two about sat nav, I don't know, but yeah, we'll help you with all of those things. One thing I would like to say to you, though, is that I believe, I've been an instructor for many years, and I believe that it's not actually just taking and passing that driving test that's the most important thing. The most important thing for me is that your child is ready to be a safe and competent driver out on the road before they take the test. So the test is just part of the process. So once they've taken their test, there is extra training to be had, maybe on motorways, maybe on dual carriageways. The period just after taking the test it can be perceived as quite a high risk time for your child, because obviously they're going to be driving alone for the first time without a supervisor alongside them, possibly with their friends in the car, which can create distractions. So we're very keen to do post-test training as well. So hopefully you'll be looking at our videos. We're going to upload a whole load of videos which takes you step by step through the syllabus. These videos will help you as a supervising driver get over the hurdles that you will undoubtedly be facing. There are things like the clutch control, and we talked about the kangarooing off down the road. And it's a very simple message, but you need to know what that message is. And it's all about what you do with your feet and when. And, you know, those sort of things we can help you with. And perhaps when you get onto parallel park, you know, the dreaded parallel park, we've got methods that will help you help your child nail that. You know, we've got really good systems. So I'd encourage you, please, to look at the videos, and at any time, in addition to the videos, please feel free to contact me directly, either by email or by phone. I'll be really, really happy to have a chat with you and help you with anything you've got any worries about. But hopefully the videos will be there as a support system for you. And as I say, if you're a successful supervising driver, we can bring down the time taken to get test ready, which of course means we bring down the costs. So the videos as well will help you achieve that. So thanks very much for watching. I'd love to hear from you. So please, you know, feel free to give me a call, and hopefully hear from you soon. Thank you very much.